Good day everyone. For today's lesson, I will be discussing about song composers. If you still remember our previous topic, I've talked about traditional songs and traditional composers that refers to the evolve of cultural, indigenous, and folk songs. I also discussed contemporary songs that refers to the adopted and latest musical styles in the entertainment industry. And lastly, for our last topic, I discussed to you about the vocal and instrumental improvisation that refers to using human voice in improvised instruments involving varying changes and musical elements fitting with the existing music. So for today, we will now be talking about some of the popular composers who contributed to the music industry that we have now. Okay? Let's have the next part. Filipino song composers. Philippine contemporary music is categorized into three parts in accordance with the curriculum guide given by the Department of Education. The first part is the traditional music. Next part is the new music. And lastly, song composers. In this lesson, we will discuss the third topic, which is the song composers. When we are talking about song composers, a composer is a musician who is an author of a music in any form, including vocal, instrumental, electronic music, and music that combines multiple forms. On the other hand, a composer could be a lyricist and one who creates the melody out of the lyrics made. Let's have the first composer. Take a look at the given sample music lyrics. Can you guess the title of this song? Let me sing this one for you and let us see if you can get the correct answer. Maalaala mo kaya ang sumpa mo sa akin na ang pag-ibig mo ay sadyang di magmamaliw. What do you think is the title of this song? Okay, you got it right. The music composition is entitled Maalaala Mo Kaya and was composed by Constancio de Guzman. And this time, let us now take a look on what are the contributions of Constancio de Guzman in music. Constancio de Guzman, 1903 to 1982, he was a dean of Filipino movie composers and musical director. Sample compositions aside from what I sang, Ang Tangi Kong Pag-ibig, Bayan Ko, Sa Lumang Simbahan. Constancio de Guzman is considered the Dean of Filipino movie composers and musical directors because much of his music was broadcasted on many TV and radio programs. An example of those is Maalaala Mo Kaya, segment by one of the networks in television. You know what network is that? Some of his composition include Ang Tangi Kong Pag-ibig, Sa Lumang Simbahan, and Bayan Ko. Let's now observe the sample music here below. Diba? Kung familiar kayo dyan sa kantang Bayan Ko, diba? Ang bayan kong Pilipinas. Naalala niyo ba yan? Nung bata kayo, kinakanta niyan during flag retreat, diba? Pwede yan kantahin. Okay? Ibong mang may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Okay? Yun po yun. Okay? Now, let's have another one, which is a new composer naman. Sino kaya to? May pumukol sa pitpit sa sanga ng isang kahoy at nahagip ng bato ang pakpak ng munting ibon. Okay, what do you think is the title of this song? Okay. The title of this song is Ang Pipit and was composed by Levi Silerio. Ito yung mga naging contributions niya. He was a national artist in music and literature in 1997, a prolific lyricist and composer. included in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the only person to make music with a mouth-blown leaf. Okay? So aside from ang pipit, he was also the composer of Sa Ugoy ng Duyan, Misa de Gallo, Itik-Itik, a folk song, Tinikling, another folk song, and Ang Pasko ay Sumapit. At alam niyo po ba na naging kapartner niya sa paggawa ng mga kanta ay si Lucio San Pedro. Napag-aralan po natin yan. Okay, pwede niyo pong balikan yung video na sinend ko sa inyo last time. Let's have the next one. Two notable awards were given to Celerio as National Artist in Music as well in Literature for he endured and contributed in both arts forms, music, and literature. Another information about Levi Celerio, he was able to write 4,000 songs. Imagine, napakarami niyang nagawang kanta. Okay? Next, let's try to sing this song. And let's see if you can get the title of this song. Sa bawat araw ang pag-ibig ko sa'yo liyag, lalong tumatamis, tumitingkad bawat kahapon ay daig nitong bawat ngayon, nadaig ng bawat bukas. So, the title of this song is... Let's see. What's the title of this song? The title of this song is... Ngayon at Kailanman, composed by George Canseco. He is considered a nationally acclaimed composer of numerous popular classics. Ito yung mga ginawa niyang kanta, Ikaw ang bigay ng may kapal, tugon sa aking dasal. Yan. Kailangan kita, and Hiram, Langis at tubig hanggang sa dulo ng walang hanggan, sinasamba kita, kastilyong buhangin, ngayon at kailanman, and then gaano kadalas ang minsan. He is popular because he composed songs for Filipino singers and movie stars. If you know the song Hiram, performed by Shasha Padilla, he was the one who composed that song. Yung, di ba, ako'y tao lang na nadadarang at natutukso-rin. May aalis mo ba sa'kin ang matutunan kang mahalin sa bawat sandaling hiram natin. Yan. Tapos yung hanggang sa dulo ng walang hanggan, yung kinanta din to ni Gary V. Hanggang sa dulo ng walang hanggan, hanggang matapos ang kailan pa man, habang ikaw ay maligaya. Naalala niyo na? So, yun yung mga kinanta, yun yung mga kinompose niyang kanta. Okay, let's have the next one. Other song composer is Miguel Mike Villarde Jr., a Cultural Achievement Award in Popular Music. Sample compositions are Minamahal Kita, Gabi at Araw, Dahil Sa'yo, and Habang Buhay. Another information about this composer, he was a conductor, movie actor, and musical director. He was born in Manila on October 23, 1913, and second of the two children of Dr. Miguel Villarde Sr. and Dolores Gison. His family moved to Zamboanga when he was only 1 year old, and there he spent the next 18 years of his life. The simple environment of Basilan and Zamboanga influenced his creative imagination, mainly nurtured by his mother who became his first music teacher. Ang unang-unang teacher niya daw when it comes to music, si Mike Villarde, ay ang kanyang mother, who is also a piano and violin teacher. Okay? Villarde studied in Zamboanga Normal School where he became a member of the school orchestra and graduated valedictorian. Napakatalino niya. And then went to Manila to pursue degree in medicine at the University of the Philippines, but later realized that music was his really love. Okay? So let's have the next composer. Restituto Resti Umali. Okay. Tingnan natin ano ba yung mga naging contribution niya. He was a composer, teacher, and a musical arranger. He arranged the Philippine National Anthem and the local classic Atakataka for Boston Pops Orchestra when it performed for the Philippine Independence Night in Boston in 1972. He garnered the Best Actor Awards for Bittersweet at the 1969 Manila Film Festival and ang Agila at ang Araw at the 1973 Olongapo Film Festival. Some of the most popular compositions that he had is Pinagbuklod ng Langit, Mga Anghel na Walang Langit. Okay, and also he composed Saan Ka Man Naroroon. Saan ka man naroroon, sinta, pag-ibig kong wagas ang iyong madarama. Okay, so next, let's have another composer. We have Angel Pena, classical and jazz composer, arranger, and bass player. He is widely considered by modern Filipino jazz musicians as one of the founders of traditional jazz in the Philippines. Pena wrote his first original jazz compositions just before World War II erupted. He also wrote musical scores for film companies, most notably LV and Pictures. In classical compositions crew, he formed a big band in 1956. Okay? And napakarami niya ring naging contributions to orchestra, concerto, and jazz quartet with All-Star Filipino Jazz Quartet. Okay? So that is Angel Pena. Let's have the next one. Hernan Cuenco. He is one of the most remarkable singer-composer, field scorer, and musician. His song etched a mark in the heart of the Filipinos due to his styles of incorporating condiman elements in his ballad love song. Okay? Some of his composition, alamin natin ano ba yung mga naging compositions niya. Here are some of his compositions. Diligan mo ang hambog ng uhaw na lupa, Pilipinas Inang Bayan, Isang Dalangin, and Kalesa. Napakarami niya rin naging compositions. Okay? So, I think that would be all for this lesson. I hope you're able to learn. And if you do have questions, please let me know and send to our GC. Thank you so much for listening.